Hey everybody, it's Jason with the Boardgame Mechanics, and today we're going to take a look at a game called Tea, Scones and Arsenic. Tea, Scones and Arsenic is a game published by Robin Red Games. I'm not exactly sure who the designer is because this was on Kickstarter and it's not on any of these documents that I have anywhere. Let's see if it's on the back here. Nope, just has translators. Yeah, not sure. Oh, there it is. Pascal Boucher, probably butchered that name, I apologize. Plays 2 to 6 players in, I don't know, 20 minutes. And effectively what you're doing in this game is you are a wealthy, I don't know, old person, and you're having tea. So there's this lady, this guy, all that kind of thing. I'll show you some more of that later. And you're eating tea. You're eating scones with your tea. The problem is some of the scones, biscuits, cookies, whatever you want to call them, have been poisoned with arsenic, and you're trying to be either the last one alive or eat the most cookies before everyone decides that they've had enough cookies. That's it. So it's a push your luck, bluffing, party style game. Some cool special abilities that are coming into play. I have some Kickstarter features that I'll be showing as well, and that's the game. So let's just go on the table. Check it out. All right, so here's a game of Tea, Scones, and Arsenic, all set up for 3 players. Setup is pretty easy. I'm going to be using a couple modules here. I got the Kickstarter exclusive coupons, and we're also going to be using the little spoons. So to set up, you're going to give each player a player board. If you're playing the base game, they're going to get a player board and 3 sugar cubes. If you're playing with a little spoon, you'll give each player a little spoon. Then, starting with first player, which will be Beardy McBeardo here, Sir William, you're going to take a coupon face down. This is going to be a once per game ability that's going to help you stay alive. Because what you're trying to do in this game is you're trying to eat the most cookies without dying because you've eaten too many poison cookies. So let's just go ahead and start. And I'll play with all this character stuff face up. The other 2 will be face down. So this guy's going to pick a card and he will take this one. So here's his special. They'll take this one. I'll just cover it up his body here. I'm not even going to look at theirs because I'm not going to use their stuff. I just want to take it. And then the rest of the coupons will go away. They're out of the game. All right, so the coupon that I have gives me an extra sugar. So I now have 4 sugar cubes that I can use to help me stay alive. And then that'll make sense when we get to it. Now, let's talk about what the little spoon does. Well, we'll talk about that when we get to it. We're also using some special cookies, which are going to have, mostly the cookies either are blank on the back, which let me show you. They're going to have either a bottle of arsenic, which is 1, 2, or 3, so this is a 1, or they're going to be, I had a blank one. Blank, like that, okay? That's what we're looking for. It's going to either have arsenic or blank. There are 6 cookies in here that are going to have some special abilities. If they come out of the box, I'll show you how that works. So on your turn, starting with first player here, you're going to pull a cookie out of the cookie box. If you don't like the cookie that you pull, you can spin a sugar cube out of the game and put it back in the box. You're trying to eat as many cookies as you can to stay alive. And if you eat too much arsenic, which the threshold in a 3-player game is, I haven't played 3-player, 10. If you get more than 10 arsenic in the cookies that you've eaten, you've automatically died. And once you're comfortable, once you feel like you've maybe eaten more cookies than everybody else or have less poison, you can do a stop, and then everybody else has to eat 2 more cookies before they can move forward, okay? So let's just go ahead and start. So this player is going to take a cookie. This one looks good. They'll look at it. Has 1 arsen. No one else is going to know this. So I'll look at it. I'll decide if I want to use a sugar cube on it or keep it. I'll just keep it. When you keep it, put it in your cup. That's my turn. Then it'll be this player's turn. Let's see what I'm going to look and see what they have. I'll just show you. We'll just play with them face up. Normally these are all secret, but I just want to kind of show you what we have, and that's a cute little corgi dog. So that player has Grandma's little doggy. The player gives a piece of the poison scone to the dog Rocky, and it's going to be worth 1 less poison. So if you get a 3 cookie, you can give it to some of it to the dog, and it'll be worth a 2 cookie. And that player has a cigar. The smoke from the cigar annoys an opponent of your choice. While they're coughing, you can steal the last scone they drew. So could be good, could be bad, because there's some bluffing in this. Like, people probably think this is good because I kept it, but it's really 1 arsenic. All right. So this player's turn. They're going to draw a cookie, and they drew this. Ooh, ooh, ooh. They're going to spend one of their cubes, and they're going to put that back in the box. I'm not sure if you're supposed to like shuffle them around or not. It doesn't say that, so I always shuffle them around because you don't want to have somebody pick up the one you just threw back in there, because that's silly. That's that player's turn, and they are going to take this cookie because they like this one. Okay. All right. So this is a special cookie. This is which one is this? Medicine. This has medicine. This will cure 1 thing. It negates 1 cookie or 1 poison cookie. So that's good. They'll put that right there. They'll keep it. Now, I'll get to the spoon in a minute. I don't want to waste it yet. So now it's back to this player. They're going to take this chocolate chip cookie. 1 poison. They'll keep it. That's only 2 poison. They can have 10. They'll go to this player. They'll take... let's take this one. 1. That's fine. They're good. Back to this player. They'll take this one. 1. That's fine. Back to this player. Ooh, 2. I'm going to use my lemon out of the game. Throw that back in the box. I don't want that. This player, they're going to take this one. It's a 1. They'll keep it. But I'm going to use my little spoon. What you're going to do is you're going to tap the knuckles of the wrist of the player who keeps that cookie, and they have to put it back in the cookie jar. And your little spoon is gone. So I use my little spoon. Probably not the best time to use it, but I wanted to show you how it works. Now back to this player. They're going to take this one. Ooh, that's a great cookie. They like it. All right. Back to me. 2. Ooh, how many do I have? I have 2 right now. That'd be 4. I'm going to use a sugar cube. All right. That goes back in the box. This player is going to take... Ooh, that's a 3. Ooh. Let's see how the dog works. I'm going to use the dog on this one. I don't know how that works, actually. I've never had the dog. Player gives a piece of the poison scone to the dog without being noticed. The poor beast passes, but it's sacrifice. So I'll just do this. I'll put the dog on top so we know that the dog ate that one. All right. And then, actually, I'm not going to use the dog. I'm going to get rid of that. That's a 3. That's terrible. We'll use a sugar cube. All right. Then that player is going to do this one. Ooh. They are going to spend a sugar cube because that's terrible. Back into the box. This player. Dang, man. I'd love to get a plain one. Back in the box. Sugar cube gone. All right. Back to this player. They will take that one. This player is going to use their cigar, and they're going to steal this cookie, which could be good, could be bad. In their case, it's good. Now it's this player's turn. They'll keep that. Back to me. Dang, 3. Come on. All right, sugar gone. This is how I actually play this game, too. This player... what is this? That's a 1, a 3. I'm going to sugar it up. All right, this player, going to do that. This player is going to do, I got a 2 poison. How many do I have? I have 2 right now. I got to keep it because I can't do anything about it. This player. All right, they have a special cookie, which is this one. That is expired scone. Doesn't count as any cookie. So it is a cookie in your thing, but it basically is like you don't have a cookie at all. So that player, they're going to take this one. All right, back to me. I'll take this one. Hey, I got one finally. This player will take this one. All right. And that player, now what they want to do is they want to stop. So they're not going to take a cookie, they're going to stop. What happens now is every other player has to take 2 cookies, and they can either use sugar cubes and all that kind of thing if they have them, but they had to take 2 more cookies before the game can go on. But this player's out for the rest of the game. So back to me. I got this one. I have to take it. This player takes that one. They're good to go. I'll take that one. This player takes that one. All right, let me count up my arsenic. All right. So now they're out, so it's back to me. I can decide if I want to keep going. I'll do one more. All right, so I got yellow potion. This is another special one. Means nothing by itself, but if I get the pink, I automatically die. So we don't want to get the pink. This player will take that. I'm going to stop. So they're going to have to draw 2 more. So one, they'll give one of those to the dog. And, oof, overhead. Let's see. They may have died. So they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nope, they only have 6. All right. And one of these is the dog. All right. So they only have 6. So I dropped a cookie. And now they're the only player left. So they have to decide if they want to keep going. Do they want to try to have? Do they think they had the most cookies? So they'll look. And I don't know, let's do one more. All right, that's fine. They only are at 9. So now they're going to stop. And everybody else is out. You'll count your cookies. So we have nobody died. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This player has the dog here. So they get 1 less. They have 8 cookies because that one doesn't count, but they also have 1. That's 2 instead of 3. 3, 4, 7, 9 poison. They were close. All right, so they have 8 cookies. They're in the lead so far, and I think they're going to have more than this player. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. So this player is the winner, and that's how you play it. Now, normally how the game's going to go, I was playing really conservatively. Normally how the game's going to go is people are going to die. You're going to get, if this player would go 1 more, they'd take this. Now they would be, I would have 1, 3, 4, 6, 7, 9. I'd take 1 more. I don't have anything. That would be 10. I would die. I would be instantly out of the game. Once you eat the threshold of the cookies with poison, you flip this over and you're dead. That's how the game goes. And either you're going to be the person that has the most cookies like I showed you, or you're going to be the last person alive and you will win the game. That's how you play tea, scones, and arsenic. Let's go up the top. See what I think about it. All right, well, that was tea, scones, and arsenic. I love the production in this game. It's in a tin. I don't necessarily love this, but this tin's really nice. It's thin. I like the art on it. It's a nice color. The rule book, we'll get back to that. It has these little spoons, which are awesome. They look like little old spoons. I love that. The sugar cubes are fine, I guess. They just look like throwaway pieces out of a board. But I love the coupons that are the Kickstarter exclusive. They have really cool art. Like here's the butler. Here's a napkin that you can put a cookie in. Some milk. And all these are going to have special abilities. I showed you the corgi and the lemon and the cigar. I showed all that. But they're going to have special abilities you can use once. They're going to help you either save yourself, hurt other people, that kind of thing. I also use the special cookies, which I showed some of. Like this one, I don't remember what this one does, but this is a special cookie. It's in the book. I just had the book closed. I'll just look it up. Let's see. I gotta get to the English section, which is the tricky part. There's a bunch of different languages in here. That one is too sweet, and you can't put it back. It gets stuck. So it gets stuck to your fingers. It's too sweet, and it's also worth 1 arsenic, which is terrible. I like the art. All the cookies are different on the back. I mean, there's different types of cookies. It's easy to tell if they have poison on the other side. I mean, no poison, because, who's going to poison a chocolate chip cookie? This cookie, which I don't really love, but it's got that, which is pretty cool. Yeah, I like the components quite a bit. And, this cookie's cool, too. This one. What's that? A jammy Dodger or something like that? Yeah, I like all the production on this, except for the sugar cubes. That's fine. Now, the rule book, which you saw me kind of allude to some of this in the playthrough. Some of this stuff is not really laid out that well. The rule book is only, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 pages in every language. There's a bunch of languages in here. You can see them all on the front of the rule book here. So 4 pages in the English section. Now, and the Kickstarter coupons are not in there. They're this. The way that you take them, you start them out face down, and then you take one. It doesn't say if they go face down after that. They stay face up after that. So I'm assuming they're face down, and then you just use them whenever you can. But it doesn't say that. So that's a miss to me. And the rule book, well, it shows you how to set up and give everybody the stuff and all that thing. The funky part is when you're stopping. So it says, let me just read it for you. When a player stops, there's 2 honor rounds. That's when everybody else has to take 2 cookies. They can use sugar cubes and all that kind of thing. And then they're going to decide after they've taken those honor rounds if they want to keep going. So I've jumped out, but you're going to get 2 more cookies when I'm already out. If you're still alive, you're going to decide to take more cookies and get more cookies than me because I've already jumped out and I can't play anymore. So I don't know. I think that rule's kind of funky. I was talking it over with Katie, and it seems the way that I would do it, which I'll probably play like this, is once somebody stops, everyone else has to take 2 more cookies. That's the end of the game. If they die in that time frame, then they die. If they don't, then whoever has the most cookies and still alive is the winner. That's how I think it should go, because it gets really crazy. Like if you're playing with 6 players and I jump out first, everyone else takes 2 more cookies, and then they can all decide to go again, and then they do 2 more honor rounds. Everyone can decide to go again. They get 2 more honor rounds. You could be sitting there for half the game not playing, and everyone's going to accrue way more cookies than you, because scones in this case, because you jumped out first because you didn't want to die. I don't know. I don't love that. So I would rather it just be, hey, one person stops, we all take 2 more cookies and hope for the best. That kind of thing. But either way, I'll play it the other way too. I just think there's no point, there's no risk in jumping out early, because if everyone else is going to take a couple more cookies and then get to keep just making their decisions if they want to stop, then what's the point of me stopping? I should just go until I'm either the last one alive or till someone else stops. Like I don't like it. But either way, I didn't design the game. That's just how I like it that way a little bit better. But yeah, this is a fun game. It's a party game. 2 to 6 players. There's even a solo version. You're just trying to eat as many cookies as you can before you die. I'm never going to play that, but you can if you want to, I guess. The components are fantastic. I mean, cookies out of a cookie jar, that's awesome. Couple variants you can play. I played this with my youngest daughter, and we just used the sugar cubes. We didn't even use the spoon. We didn't use any of the fancy cookies. We didn't use the coupons. We just tried to eat as many cookies as we could before we died. And it was fun. So I'm going to give this a BGM Accept the Seal. This is going to get a 7 out of 10 on BGG, which is a 3.5 out of 5 wrenches. On an arbitrary wrench scale, that means absolutely nothing. But we like to give it the games that we enjoy, and that's what I'm going to do. So that is Scones and ARSENIC from Robin Red Games. I'm Jason with the Boardgame Mechanics, and as always, keep gaming.